All right, we'll load it up. Take a little bit to load, but not too long. I'll link the, we'll put at the end the what you need to download if you want to run this on a Windows or Mac instead of a real TRS-80. That's easy to do. Use TRS-80 GP, and then you can download the cassette file, and it'll work just like this. In the last video, we kind of hacked together this Haunt 2, which will allow us to restart and not have to reload the cassette tape. I'll link that video below as well. And at the very end, I'll show the map I have, which I'll be using as we go. So let's, all right, we're in the haunted house. So, there's a crumpled piece of paper, so let's try open door. Ooh, can't open the door. Nice. The take, which works in a lot of games, doesn't work with this one. It wants get. So we'll pick up the paper and read paper. All right, so we've got the magic word, like Colossal Caves, Plu in this case. All right, so we're inside at the foyer. Not much going on here. Let's go west. Into the hall, all right. West. Ooh, a locked door bars the way south, so let's try to go that. Oh, I'll need a key, all right. Let's go the other direction. A little east. East, oh, we have the knife. Let's get the scroll. Try that. Nope, and it killed us. But our cassette thing reloads, so we'll see where we're at. We know this a little bit, so let's get the paper. All right, and we'll go east. All right, now the trick to this room is you have to have the paper, and then you have to get the knife. So we're going to take the knife first, then we can get the scroll. Ooh, there's escape from the second floor. That's right, we couldn't get out. All right, let's go east again. In the dining room, south. Ooh, there's a bucket of water on the floor. You look at our inventory, we've got all this stuff. That's interesting. And if you drink the water, it will kill you. I learned that as well. We can do that. Why not? Just died, in fact, and we're restarted. Get paper, read paper. We'll do a little bit of a speed run here. LUGH, east. You'd be doing a lot of this in the real game and waiting for the cassette to load. Super. We'll read the scroll. East, south, get water. I don't think we really need the water for anything. Ooh, and the suit of armor, that wouldn't let you buy, but we have the knife, so it takes off. Now, when we go east here, this is an interesting one. This is kind of an old style, small version where they kind of hide that you're actually moving between rooms by having the same description. So the trick to seeing how that is kind of drop stuff. Look, so if I look in here, there's a bucket of water on the floor. If I go north, drop scroll. So you can see there's a scroll. If I go south, there's the bucket of water. North, the scroll. And you can sort of map these things out by dropping things on the floor, which is kind of cool. And in fact, we want to be in this one because we can open the cabinet in the north version of the servant quarter and get the key, which is what we need. And I don't think we need this stuff that we dropped, so we'll just go there. But if we go north here, we can't just go west. It'll just go there. So we have to go south again. And then we can go west, and we're in the breakfast room. North, we'll go west. We're in the breakfast room. Whoops, north. I need to go north. I'm in the kitchen. West, we're in the den. North, and here's the foyer where we were, and we can't get out at the foyer. So let's go west. And then we'll go north. There's a green bedroom here. So let's open panel. All right, and we're going to need this rope. So let's get the rope. And we'll continue west in the passage. You can actually go back and forth. We go like east, and now we're back in the green bedroom. If we open panel. Oh, that's another interesting thing. If you pull this assembly apart, it doesn't look at all the letters. I think it only looks at the first 4. So you can look at the... if you load this up in a hex editor, you can sort of see the words that it recognizes, which I definitely did that. All right, so let's go west, go south. A locked door dials the way. I think we can't. A bunch of stuff I tried, like use open door with key. It doesn't understand any of that. You just kind of go south, and it realizes you have the key. And then this is one of the weirdest parts of this game. We have this raging fire, and you just sort of tell it to go east, and it asks you, are you just going to walk right through the raging fire? And you say, like if you say no, it'll say there, wise decision. But if I go east again and say yes, it'll let me just go through. Okay, so that's took me a while to figure that one out. Although I could see yes and no in the hex editor. So I'm in the library. What we want to do is drop the rope, because maybe that'll help us get through the hole in the ceiling, and indeed it levitates up to the hole in the ceiling. So, it actually does understand climb rope, and that'll get us to the 2nd floor. And it sort of dumps all our equipment, so that's why I wasn't too worried about the water being with us and all of that. So we're on the 2nd floor now, and that would have been the cassette load that I didn't want to do back in the thing, but the hacked version of the CAS file works just fine. So oh, that's interesting. We have a magic sword, so let's get the sword. And we're gonna go east. Okay, there's a ghost here. Let's continue to go. Let's go south. Oh, the ghost will not end east. Okay, the ghost will not let you pass. All right, let's try attack ghost. See whether that works. Yep, it works. Okay, so now can I go east, south? Can I get the ghost? Nope, I can't. Okay, south, north. All right, we're gonna go back to where we started. And if you climb in the hole again, it'll kill you, and you end up back at the beginning of the game. So I'm not going to do that. We can go to the south, kill ghost. That might work too. Yep, it does. North. Let's go west. Kill ghost. Ooh, it's dead. All right, nice. And I'm gonna go west again. Kill ghost. Oh, it's immune to my attack. All right, so after playing around with this for a while, I want to go back to the east and drop sword, and then go west, and there's a ghost, and then I can sort of go north, and there'll be an immune ghost. Now this would have been nice to have some equipment to drop, but they sort of made it hard because you didn't know that. But if I go east from here, they're kind of tricking you that this is 2 different rooms. See, I end up back at the thing. So west, east, I'm back with the sword on the floor. But if I go north, this is actually east, west, north. Yeah, now we're in the room. And if I go east, I end up with the room of the sword. But if I go west and east, I end up back with it. So let's go west, and I want to go north, and this is actually another room, because if I go back to the south and I try to go west, it leaves me in the same room. But if I go up one, then go west, I end up in another room. I'm in a little bit of a maze here, which took a while to map out. Then I go south, and I'm in the dimly lit room, and I can see this sign. So get sign, read sign. Okay, so there's 3 exits from the room, only one is true. So if I have to like get this, drop this sign, and then I can sort of go any way. I think it'll win the game. And so we escaped and I made it through. If you don't drop the sign and go any of the directions, and I don't think any of the directions matter, you'll die and be back at the beginning of the game. So this is it. This adventure game was designed to fit in 4K of memory for a Model 1 TRS-80 with level 1, and it works just fine on a 4K machine. So it was really packed on space. Pretty interesting. With the cassette loads gone, it's kind of a fun little run through, and with it restarting, it's slightly less annoying than it was, although this thing is pretty brutal by modern day standards. There's no save game. You just kind of have to restart from the beginning and play around with it. But hopefully you enjoyed this.
All right, so that's the end of the game. We won. Let's show how to get this. Now, the first place you want to go is George Phillips' site, and I'm at the link there is to the right page, but go down to software and go to TRS-80 GP, which is his emulator. And up in the upper right is the download link. You just unzip it and run it. Now on my site under source haunt is all the stuff from the previous video, and one of them is haunt 2.500 cas, and that's what we'll run. So once you've got those 2 files, you actually run TRS-80 GP. I'll give the whole command line. First say -M1 for Model 1. No disk drives is DX, NLC, no load cassette, and the load in the cassette tape player, haunt 2.500 cas. Run it, and the emulator comes up. Hit return, we know your memory size, and this is where we kind of picked it up. You can also choose full screen to show it. So finishing up, here's the map, so folks can screenshot it if they care to play through it. And there's the second floor map. So thanks a lot for watching both the hack video and this one. Take care.